Today, we're diving into a profound, yet often uncomfortable topic: how our awareness of mortality can fundamentally transform the way we live each day. In this video, I'll be sharing 5 essential insights that could shift your perspective and help you live more intentionally. And trust me, the last point is my favorite, and it could be the breakthrough you've been waiting for. Section 1: Facing Mortality Head-On. Let's start with the big one. Most of us don't want to think about death. It's uncomfortable, even frightening. But if you've ever had a life-altering experience, a close call, a serious illness, or the loss of a loved one, you know how these moments can completely change your outlook. Suddenly, small worries and daily frustrations seem trivial. This perspective shift isn't just for difficult times. Embracing the reality of our mortality can free us from distractions and help us focus on what truly matters. Imagine living each day with the awareness that time is precious. How would that change your choices? Take a moment to reflect. What are you currently giving your energy to that might not matter as much in the grand scheme of things? This first insight is about clearing away the noise and focusing on what truly matters. Section 2: Living in the Present. The second point centers on the present moment. We often hear that we should live in the now, but what does that mean? The present is the only reality we ever truly experience. Yet so often, we find ourselves distracted by the future or stuck in the past. Interestingly, even science confirms that the concept of now is more complex than we think. Our brains process sensory information at different speeds, meaning what we perceive as now is actually an orchestrated blend of slightly different moments. So, what does this mean for us? Knowing that the present is all we have can bring incredible peace. It frees us from constantly thinking about what's next or what we've left behind. Think about a time when you were fully engaged in the moment, a conversation, a sunset, or even a challenging activity. When we're truly present, we're able to experience life in its fullness. Section 3: Redefining our relationship with time. Most of us live as though we have unlimited time, constantly waiting for the perfect moment. But what if we began valuing time itself more deeply? Here's something powerful: consider time not as a resource to be used up, but as the substance of our lives. How would you live if you saw each day as an opportunity to be truly engaged with life? We often fill our days with activities that don't actually bring us fulfillment. Maybe we're working too much, constantly scrolling on social media, or consumed by minor grievances. The irony is that we're often aware, at some level, that these activities don't serve us. If we approach time with intentionality, we might prioritize relationships, personal growth, and experiences that genuinely enrich our lives. Section 4: Consciousness and the Quality of Experience. This fourth insight is all about consciousness. What we focus on and how we interpret it defines our reality. Consciousness is the lens through which we view life, and it shapes everything we experience. Take a moment to think about what occupies your mind daily. Are you focused on fears, worries, or regrets? Or are you attuned to the joys and richness that life offers? The goal isn't just to be aware of life, but to bring a quality of attention to each moment that makes it meaningful. Imagine focusing more on experiences that cultivate joy, love, and connection. Fulfillment isn't found in chasing external achievements or possessions, it's in how we experience the people and moments around us. The more intentional we are with our consciousness, the more fulfilling our lives can become. Section 5: Embracing Challenges and Growth. This last point is my favorite, and it's about seeing life's challenges in a new light. Often, the deepest satisfaction comes not from avoiding struggle, but from engaging with it. Think about an athlete who pushes through the discomfort of a hard workout. The pain isn't just tolerable, it's meaningful because it represents progress. Life's difficulties don't have to be a source of suffering. When we face them with a growth mindset, they can become opportunities to strengthen ourselves and grow. Reframing challenges in this way makes it possible to find purpose even in the hard moments. Reflect on the struggles you've faced in your own life. What have they taught you? How have they helped shape who you are today? Sometimes, embracing discomfort and persevering through challenges can bring us closer to our true potential. Conclusion: living fully in light of mortality. In the end, acknowledging our mortality isn't about living in fear, it's about living with purpose. By remembering that our time is limited, we gain the freedom to focus on what matters most. This perspective isn't about achieving more or accumulating experiences. It's about cultivating a life of depth, connection, and meaning. So, what would you do if you fully embraced the reality that life is finite? What would you change today?